The federal government cutting grants that could directly impact farms in our area. Western Mass News reporter Matt Price spoke with a farm in Franklin County. He joins us now live tonight in studio with more details. Matt?
And even small farm-related businesses rely on some of these grants when it comes to funding projects for climate purposes and other things. But with the Trump administration putting these cuts into effect, farms here in Western Mass could face some serious debt.
Most recently, we have heard about several different funding streams and federal programs that have been cut or maybe paused and maybe they're coming back. I think that has been part of the challenge for local farm businesses, that it's really hard to know what's actually going to happen.
It has been a chaotic last couple of weeks for many around the country, and farmers have not been able to escape the drama. That's because the federal government recently halted many Natural Resources Conservation Service, or NRCS, grants, as well as the IRA-funded Climate Smart Commodities program. Hundreds of farms and farm-related small businesses possibly being impacted, including dozens of Western Mass locations that are members of the Community Involved in Sustainable Agriculture.
For many of those farms, they are halfway through implementing a project or complete, and they are finding out that it's possible that their signed agreement, their signed contract with the federal government is not going to be honored, which could leave Massachusetts farms with up to $7 million in unplanned debt.
Western Mass News spoke to Ryan Voiland, a co-owner of Red Fire Farm in Montague, who tells us he had a $23,000 grant frozen by the government.
That's the one that we were due to be paid. The money we completed the project, spent the money buying the compost and buying the biochar and doing the spreading. And then we're told that the funding was frozen and it was questionable if we were going to get paid.
Voiland tells us that grant was released the other day, which is positive news. However, they were going to use the same program in the future to do other fields in the next 1 to 2 years. Now, he's not sure if that will happen.
We have about 200 acres altogether that we farm, and all of them are in need of more organic matter in order to make the soil more resilient and healthier in the long term.
Voiland also spoke about another grant his farm needs to make it more climate efficient. All more on that and what this could mean for consumers on Western Mass News at 6. For now, reporting live in the studio, Matt Price, Western Mass News.